So I am cooking a Michelin star recipe, completely faced. I already hate this recipe. Not reduced. Oh, you thought this was a game? Think again. I think it's a pretty good intro. Welcome to another episode of Cooking with Colin. Today, we're doing Michelin star recipes, because guess what? Pro tip, you can't afford a Michelin star dinner. You just go online and get the recipes, do it yourself. So suck on that, French Laundry. I'm sorry. I want to apologize. I don't want any smoke from the fine dining community. I honestly have a lot of respect for the fine dining community. It's pretty incredible. They're making art that you can eat. I don't know if we're gonna keep this in, I don't know if we're gonna throw this out, but we did shoot the episode with the adult Capri Sun and Jennifer Aniston salad. Glug, 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 glug. So I am cooking a Michelin star recipe. After that, completely faced. That's a fact. I'm gonna cook like a chef, like a French chef would. And what a French chef would do is a French chef would pour himself a glass of wine. Back to the fine dining community. What was I saying? Oh, they cultivate an experience that people remember. The server comes up and he tells a story, and then there's all these sensory things that happen, and you're eating and you're smelling and they're lighting stuff on fire, and all of these things happen, and you go, that was incredible, and you never forget it. And meanwhile, the entire time in the kitchen, someone was getting verbally abused. That is fine dining at its best. What am I making tonight? I'm making scallops. Scallops with curried parsnip puree, parsnip crisps, and pomegranate. You horny, Rob? Yep, Rob's horny. Now it is 10 o'clock at night, and this is supposed to take about 2 hours to prep. I think my strategy for this, so I'm not here until 1 a.m., is I'm gonna turn up the heat on everything and just blast right through it, and everything's gonna cook super fast, and as a result, we're gonna get out of here very quick. Begin by preparing the parsnip crisps. 1 parsnip, that's this. This is a parsnip. Parsnip crisps, can I get a wee chef?
Wee chef.
Rob's ready, man. Rob, you think you and I would do well in a Michelin star restaurant kitchen?
No, I'm too sensitive.
Yeah, they'd call me like a fat little donkey or something, and I'd be like, I quit. I'm gonna get all the skin off first, get our strips ready. I already hate this recipe. Man, going from tequila to rosé is the wildest thing I think I've ever done. Oop, starting to feel like I'm fading. You got any weed on you? I'm not gonna pat it dry. It's windy out here. There's air touching it. Should be fine. Fine, Rob. I'll pat it dry. Make sure you pat it dry, otherwise Rob's gonna call you stupid. Love it. Pretty pumped about that, how dry those are now. Canola oil. I didn't do the parsnip though, did I? Wait, what? 250 grams of parsnip peeled and chopped. So how much parsnip do I need? Oh, I'm freaking out. 0. Okay. You gotta be kidding me. Why did it tell me 1 parsnip when I need like 3 of them? So it told me 250 grams of parsnips. Everything that I have here is only 180 grams. I'm gonna chop this up, and that's gonna be for my puree, and then the rest of this is gonna be for my crisp. They told me in the recipe 1 parsnip. If you guys are following along and you look at the link and you go, okay, maybe I'll do this recipe, just know the recipe was made by a liar.
You sit on a throne of lies.
So this is for my parsnip puree. This is my parsnip crisps. Deep pan of vegetable oil, 180 degrees. Guys, don't be afraid to really get the oil. Remember, we're deep frying these. This isn't a time to be afraid of oil. And we went with canola. Canola? Tell me when it hits 180. Oh, we're cruising, baby. You gotta keep it moving, get the oil coating it. If you don't move them around, they're gonna fry and they're gonna grab together. I put them in at 1016. We're gonna get them out at 1020. Cheers to you. For the curd parsnip puree, place in a saucepan over medium heat and add a dash of vegetable oil. These are our spices. Golden brown, golden brown, golden brown, golden brown, golden brown, golden brown, golden brown. That happens so fast. Ow, 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 ow. Hot, hot, hot. Curry. How much curry?
5 grams.
Nope, 7 grams. It's gonna be a little heavy on the, that's 9 grams, okay. A little bit of a delay on the scale. 5 grams of coriander. We're looking for 12 grams. Perfect. 4 grams of cumin. And then a pinch of turmeric. That's a pinch. Oh my God. It's burning hot oil. We'll sort that out later. You gotta reduce the heat. I'm gonna add the spices. So much worse than I could have planned. I'm gonna need to pour myself another glass of wine. We're supposed to let this cook for 40 minutes. We don't want to be here that late. So we're gonna crank up the heat a little bit. The glass says bestie because you guys are all my best friends. 50 milliliters of milk, 53 milliliters. Kind of a rebel. I find it hard to believe that parsnips take 40 minutes to soften. That's a long time. 50. Once it softens, gets to a place where I'm like, okay, these parsnips are soft and spicy. Then I'm gonna add the cream, cream, which I got my milk and my cream all weighed out in here. 50 milliliters of each. You're just gonna let this burn, I guess. It's on super low heat right now. I'm gonna finish this whole bottle of rosé. You've never seen me drunk off rosé, but when I'm drunk off rosé, I'm a... I'm kidding. These parsnips are burning. Here's what I'm gonna do. Where's the lid? Where's the lid? I had a lid. Who took my lid, Rob? Have you been keeping track of the time? Me neither. Soften, are they soft? Ooh, Rob, they're soft. So it says cook for 40 or until they're soft. These are like kind of soft. I had to give it a little, it didn't push right through. We'll give it a few more minutes. Wait. Add the cream and milk, bring to a simmer, cook for further 5 minutes. Rather than let that cook for another 5 minutes, what we're gonna do, cream it, okay? So we're gonna cream it. Okay, so it's already simmering. While this is simmering between now and 10:43, I'm gonna pour myself a little more wine. You want any, Rob? Nope, you don't. Gotta head back to Irvine. Remember when Gracie was like, don't drink too much. We have a birthday party we have to go to tomorrow. And I was like, I'll be okay. Okay. I know I've had about a third of a bottle of tequila already. Trust me, I'm fine. Rock and roll. Honestly, I feel pretty good about how this is looking so far. Now we're gonna transfer this to the blender. I'm gonna add a little bit of extra heavy cream because this is just spinning and nothing's happening. No problem, we're not freaking out. Doesn't really look like much of a puree. I'm adding cream. It's like this doesn't look like a puree, it looks like a paste. What's the consistency of a puree supposed to be like?
Like a paste.
Oh, it is? Oh, then. In that case, I'm gonna transfer this to a bowl. This is gonna be my puree bowl. Faced. Rob, do you ever struggle with male intimacy? Look, let me tell you something, guys. Sometimes it's hard to open up with your boys. I'm just gonna get faced and cry. That's something that nobody's doing on YouTube. Logan Paul, he's boxing people, he's doing wrestling, he's fighting people. But when have I seen him cry? Actually, he's cried quite a bit.
I was a light for him. He was a light for me.
That's what I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be a guy that fights, wrestles, and cries. I don't want to be strong, but I also want to show vulnerability. 400 milliliters of pomegranate juice. So I'm supposed to reduce this from 400 milliliters down to 100. I was at about 279. Remember that. 121 makes, whatever, who cares? 279 plus 130 milliliters, pretty much 400 milliliters. You want me to do math right now? What are you crazy? All the respect I gave to the fine dining community at the beginning of this episode, betrayed by this recipe. Oh, it's gonna go from 400 milliliters to 100 milliliters. How? Okay, are you doing sorcery? Thomas Keller.
I'm Chef Thomas Keller at the French Laundry.
This is a message for you. I want you to come find me shirtless. I want you to fight me in the street. He might not have anything to do with this recipe. So we got our pomegranate juice reducing. Have a sip. Bestie, that's you, Rob. 400 milliliters. Honestly, I'm pretty pumped about these aprons. I'm gonna drink the entire bottle. This is bubbling, not reduced. Okay, that's bad. Worst possible situation just happened. I'm gonna add more pomegranate juice. I don't know, at this point, I don't even know if that's the right amount. Pomegranate juice spilled everywhere. Probably gonna stain this wood. I just seasoned my puree. Forgot to do that earlier. I seasoned my parsnips. Forgot to also do that earlier. Everything's stained with pomegranate juice. I don't give a at this point. I have no idea what I'm doing. And I'm supposed to reduce 400 milliliters of this, which who knows what it's at now, because I spilled half of it over the backyard. I'm supposed to reduce that to 100 milliliters. Let's hope that happens at some point before midnight, because it is 11:15 p.m. I don't know when those come into play, and then I certainly don't know when these micro watercress comes into play.
30 minutes of battery.
Do we have any more batteries? No. Sick. How am I supposed to know that it's 400 to 100 milliliters? You want me to know in real time as flame is reducing a liquid minus 300 milliliters? Do you expect me to know that and be able to count that and eyeball that in real time? Thomas Keller, I gotta fight you right now. My girlfriend's gonna be mad at me. Oh, I gotta get these scallops ready. All right, we got the scallops. You know what you should do, Rob? Fishy. Rather than going back to Irvine, let's watch documentaries about the Roman Empire until 4 a.m. and smoke a lot of weed. That'd be fun. Lightly salt. Okay, Thomas Keller, lightly salt. Why don't you fight me in the parking lot?
I'm ready.
If he sees this, he's gonna go, what is this guy's problem? All right, so we got our scallops very lightly seasoned, which means about a palm full of salt. See how we're doing. Okay, so it's a lot. Hundreds of milliliters more. Wait, hold on. Sangria. Another 2-for-1 special. We're doing Michelin star recipe and a homemade sangria. These are tequila soaked fruits mixed with a little rosé. Guys, I'm so sorry. I'm honestly so sorry because I got way too drunk for this. That's delicious. Rob, have you ever been to the Amalfi Coast?
No.
Me neither. It's important to keep the pomegranate juice moving.
I am very low on battery though.
How low are you on friendship? After that battery, are you done?
Yeah, I don't have any more batteries.
Well, here's what we're doing. Transferring this to a deep bowl. Set aside in a bottle until it's ready to use. Well, a bowl is pretty much the same as a bottle, just without a small tip. Okay, all right, guys, look. Not the time to run out of gas, okay? Why is this cold? Why is it freezing cold? I don't give a f. Why is it ice cold? Why is there literal ice on it? Yeah, Thomas Keller, you haven't defeated me yet. Now we got our puree warming up. Perfect. I have tongues. It's a Rosalia song. 30 to 45 seconds, Rob. We're gonna flip these scallops. Dude, Thomas Keller could never. I'm so sorry. Like, let me just go on record and say, like, to Thomas Keller, I am sorry. Everything you've done is very fantastic, very cool guy. You're a special boy, and I would like to make you my very special friend as an invitation.
7%.
7%? I mean, that's it. All right, well, that kind of sucks for me, doesn't it? So I'm getting these scallops out of the pan because we got 7% battery left. I'm gonna plop these down in here and drop the rest of the scallops in the pan. It's 11:34 p.m., but I don't care. I don't care. I'm here for you guys, and I'm here to show you guys that even if you're a regular person at home, you can cook a Michelin star restaurant dish. Right, Rob? Fish bump me. Yes, you're my best friend in the entire world. Fish bump me again. Tricked you. Do you have a vape pen? Is this supposed to make me feel better? It's actually kind of nice. White gummy? Is there a downside to doing too much of this? Oh my God, that made my symptoms so much worse. Take that back, please. Thank you. I shouldn't have done that. It's been 45 seconds for these, right? Rob says it's been about 10 or 11 minutes. It's supposed to be 30 or 45 seconds. I'm gonna turn this heat off. That heat is also off. I'm gonna put the scallops on here. I'm gonna put these on here like this. I'm gonna make like a scallop nacho plate. Parsnip puree. It's like a scallop nachos. What are you at, battery price? 1%. Okay. Watercress looks so good. And then, I don't know if I'm supposed to use all of this. That's too much. Okay. We're not gonna let that get us down though. Dude, that's so good.
Give you a rating.
Flavor-wise, 9.3. 9.3 on flavor. 9.3 on flavor. Health, 8.1. Pretty healthy for the most part, but delicious. Don't let these fine dining heads trick you into thinking like you don't deserve this. You deserve this. You deserve to make yourself some fine dining that is delicious and it's challenging to make. Hold on. And yeah, this dish probably gonna cost you about 70 bucks. Financially, not a great choice. Very difficult to make. However, you can do it. I'm faced, I'm an idiot, and I still figure out a way to make a plate full of yummy, yummy, yum, tum tum food. Thank you guys so much for joining me on another episode of Cooking with Colin. I am so drunk. I need to rehydrate. Wait, is it bad to salute with your left arm? Oh, I left the burners on. There's propane leaking. I'm like, what's up with the smell of propane? So good.